Hello and welcome all of you to the big pitch. Is industry ready for it and what's next? I'm Shivani Gharat. So this topic essentially alludes the sentiment that is being expressed by some in the industry that the media and entertainment is the next big growth story from India after IT and has the capability to make it happen at the global level. First up today, we have the opening address by Apurva Chandra, Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Over to you, Apurva.
Thank you, Shivani, and all the chairs of the subcommittee, Mr. Siddharth Roy Kapoor, who is chairing the Media and Entertainment panel of the CII, Mr. Viren Ghosh, and all the others. So I believe that we had a very good discussion over the past 2 days, and the pitch has been set for the media and entertainment industry to grow. But from what I'm told, I see that the CII Big Picture report, which was presented yesterday, it projects that the media and entertainment industry will grow from $26 billion now to $55 to $70 billion over the next till 2030. That is over the next 10 years. This 55 to 70 itself is a range, which is a very broad range, 55 billion and 70 billion. And as Shivani just said, I think we should set a target of $100 billion. When we expect the country to grow at 8% plus, then definitely media and entertainment has to grow much faster, because media and entertainment is a leading sector of the economy, not something which will follow the economy. So we have to move fast. And as I had said yesterday in the inaugural also, we have to look at internationalizing also, not just look at the domestic market, we have to look at the world. Recently, over the past 1.5 years, when we were all cooped up in our homes, that we consumed content heavily. And that time it was not limited to Bollywood or Hollywood. It became language agnostic. So many of us have watched Money Heist and Parasite, and then now this Squid Games, and there's so much of content from different countries have become so popular. So we have to make at least one Indian, and Jai Bhim also, I'm told, now has become one of the most popular movies. So it is not this that India is not doing well. India is also doing very well, and we have to also capture the world like we are capable of, and we have been doing in the media and entertainment industry for the past 50 years. Because before our cricketers came in, and before our IT engineers came in, it was only the media. India was known only through its media and entertainment abroad, through Raj Kapoor and his films and then others, that it was known abroad, and we have to continue doing that. So that is my first pitch to the media and entertainment industry, that go ahead, think of the stars and you will achieve it. You are all the stars. The government is there to support you. We are there to play as we are there as facilitators, not as regulators. Of course, like in any other sector, there are regulations, but we would like it to be light touch. Yesterday, the chairman of TRAI was also there as a part of the deliberations. He did express that they would like to have the media with a light touch regulations. There are certain issues which are sub judice, which we should not, which I would not like to comment on. But then, from the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, we are there to support. We would like to be a part of the entire effort of the industry. Then Siddharth had raised yesterday the issue of restrictions on creative freedom. I can only say that yes, there are some restrictions on creative freedom, because even the Constitution allows some restrictions on right to speech. But then once it is within the purview of the law, then there should be nothing which restricts what is said. And we should be there as government to support whatever is being created, as long as it is within the purview of the law. So, and we endeavor to do that, and we will continue to do whatever is required to that effect. On this, yesterday I had also mentioned, and which was probably discussed also, that on the AVGC, we would like to promote it in a big way. So not only the National Center for for Excellence, we would also like, and which I have again been discussing with some of the players, that we would like to, during this 75th year of independence and Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we would like that some of our legends, some of our war heroes, all these are made into into a format which is appreciated by the young. The freedom fighters and all our stories, so that again becomes a medium for people to enjoy, for the young to get attracted to and then to associate with, because that is a medium which now people understand more than the regular books and the earlier formats. On the AVGC, the National Center for Excellence, we are very keen for industry participation. We don't want it to be a government institution, and we look forward to government participation on a PPP basis. We do realize that when we are talking of expansion of the industry at a very fast pace of 10 to 11%, 12% per annum, then a lot of skilled manpower will be required, not only in AVGC, but in other sectors also. So what to say of AVGC? In fact, I would like to propose that in future, we can have FTIIs and IMCs also on a sort of a PPP basis with industry partnership, like we are already doing on IIIT. So that is another area we can look at, that FTIIs and IMCs also, like AVGC centers, and we can spawn these throughout the country so that their skill can be developed and more people can get attracted. And industry also becomes a partner in this effort. We have already said that international, now the government would participate in larger number of international film festivals, and also in all sorts of AVGC, whatever is proposed from the industry, we will participate in AVGC festivals also. We will start with NSC in France, and whatever else is suggested, we will become a party to that. Promotion of theatres is another area where a lot of talk has been there, and we have been talking with the Invest India, Deloitte and others. Deloitte, I think somebody sent me a report. Deloitte had prepared 2 years back a very beautiful report on covering a lot of aspects on setting up of new theatres in India. So we will try to associate with this, and in the film facilitation office, we will try to expand that to cover theatres. And this we will do over the next 2 to 3 months. We will associate the states and be proactive in that regard. And we will also propose a model law for the states, because I am again told that the laws to set up the theatres are very old. They were also enacted around the time of the Cinematograph Act. So we will have a look, we'll ask the states to have a look at that also. Then I am told that CII and the industry is very keen that the government supports the anti-piracy movement. Yes, that is something, whether it is music, whether it is books, whether it is cinema, piracy is a scourge which needs to be taken out and which should be discouraged, and strong action taken at all levels. There is a proposal in the Cinematograph Act which is already there in the public domain, which talks about taking action against those who use camcorders to record films while they are being projected on a screen. But beyond that, because now piracy has moved to the digital piracy level, CII has proposed that we support them, and yes, we will support them, and in whatever way that is required, we'll come along with you to check the scourge of piracy within the realm of the law of the land. Whatever can be done, we will be with you. So I can only say in the end that the government is with you, and please go ahead, pitch high, pitch for the stars, and the stars will be there with you. Thank you.